Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships Group Stage Week 2. And this time up we have JLeav and his Old World Alliance versus Ramino and his Old World Alliance. Yep, that's happening. That is a thing that is happening. In the first week, JLeav beat Serzasti and Ramino drew with Kill Train. So JLeav with the advantage here. A second win should see him through to the Cup proper. Ramino with a draw really needs at least a draw to keep his chances alive. Okay, sorry about that. Well, we got identical teams. Let's have a look. No, oh god, I forgot. Ramino is the guy with the Blodge Slayer. That's okay. So advantage JLeav because it's like the Ramino team is just silly. Oh, it's raining. There we go. Just for the VOD, we'll have the rain to remind everyone that it's raining. Good rain noises when you zoom in. But then when you zoom out, they go away. I don't know where the like weather sound is coming from. It seems to be coming from the ground. We're going to mighty blow tackle the shitty Dodge Slayer. Doesn't die. I mean, if you're Ramino here, you just blitz with the Slayer, don't you? You just blitz the Slayer with the Auger, right? Yeah, you could lose your blitz, but who cares? Like, that's definitely the thing that you do. You stick your own guard in there so you can 2 dice block here. And that's it. Stand the other players around a bit. Or just don't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you blitz with Mighty Blow on his Slayer who has guard? And you are guard. You are out-guarded. It's not great, is it? Just abandoning someone to get twatted is always not great. Because the problem with putting a player out like this is, if he does decide to blitz it, he's got block, he might not decide to blitz it, right? But if he does decide to blitz it and it gets powed, it's now over here and tagged off. And, like, it just never gets back in the game. He can't really stand up because it's too close to the sideline. Right, a little better. Gone to support it with the leader. But then failed to dodge. Does blitz it, does get the POW. And exactly what I said. Now it's just a little sidelined, right? It's super annoying to go over there. I would have preferred there. But yeah, so I don't like that, because the problem with that is this doesn't have block. But he can bully here because Ramino's Old World Alliance team is rubbish. It's made so badly. Oh, what? Yeah, you just don't let that be a choice, mate. He really should have just taken the double down and punched him back, shouldn't he? That was a very bad decision. Because as it turns out, Mighty Blow in the Slayer is a good idea. Okay, pause. I need to center myself a second. It's really hard not to get super bored really fast when these games are just so one-sided, right? It's not even that obvious with this one. It's not a Dyson or anything, but this team is made badly. He's not making the greatest choices like this, so it's hard not to get bored, right? Like, it's not a dig at Ramino or anything. But it is really hard to just be like, oh, I need this game to be over with. Like, this is, barring a Dyson, this is a JLeav win, right? It's just the way it is. So, recenter. Shake it out. Let's go. Right, what can you do if you're Ramino? What can you do? Why is the Ogre on the ground? Did he go stupid last turn, or did he just not activate him? He doesn't have a stupid, so I don't really know what's going on there. Was he stunned? I don't know. Can we surf? We could maybe surf. Who stood up here? Him. So I guess maybe we can't surf then. Stand in there. He's not existing, so you'd have to blitz from there. To chain there, but then you already used your blitz. Oh, so what he should have done is gone in there, filled the gap with the Mighty Blow tackle. Let's go back a bit. So from here, someone goes in that square. the guard comes in here, and an assist comes in there. So if someone's in this square, this is a 2 dice block. I guess he doesn't even need this square, does he? This is a 2 dice block that pushes him up there. You put an assist here to take this block, and then you surf him with the blitz. That's what he should have done. Should have tried to surf this blitzer. So you stand up straight away with the thrower and stand behind him. Put the guard in there. The catcher there. Take this. Hope it's a push. If it is a push, you block again for the push. And then you blitz off. So that's what he should have done. Whenever something like this is the case, right, you should take a minute to see if you can surf. Like, it just should be in your head. Hey, we're near the sideline. Can I surf something? Like, that's just should always be in your head. The same way when you see, like, the ball near some of your players. Can I chain push? Can I chain push my players onto the ball? Can I chain push the ball onto my players? You know, even if it looks complicated, you should be able to eyeball whether you should give some time over to trying to work it out. And if you can't do it, you can't do it. But you should always recognize whether something's a possibility. And 2 standing players here with the ball there, that should be the first thing you think of. How do I do this? Because there's a guard, so you need 2 assists is the first thing, right? Then you follow that thought through. I'm going to get a push. And I needed to go up there, so I can't be in this square. And when I am up there, I'm going to need an assist. So that's where the thrower goes. And then you take the block. The thrower's standing there, so he's not in your way. You follow on a push. And then blitz and goodbye blitzer. Yeah, okay, it's 2 pushes, right? It's unlikely to happen. But also, just a pow is fine, right? Just powing and keeping him on this stuck out sideline seems pretty good. Then you can follow with the kicker. The block piece is there, so you can blitz his blockless guard piece with Mighty Blow Tackle. That all seems pretty good too. It's not like it's bad. There's a bad backup plan there. Now you just fucked it. Oh, we're trying for the 1 dice blitz on the ball. Yeah. I don't hate it. It was left on, right? If it's a POW, it's a disaster. So I don't hate going for it. Again, I don't know how many games ago it is now on the VODs. But a couple of games ago at least. Excuse me, the ADHD means that I lose track of time, right? I did a little spiel about the fact that I don't even check for that quite often. When I'm playing my own game, I do. But when I'm casting stuff, I so often, even though people, like, you know, associate me casting with just shitting on everyone, right? It's stupid. It's wrong. It's just a cheap thing that people say about me. So, but that's what people like associate me with doing. But the amount of times I give people the benefit of the doubt and just assume that, like, they haven't left a ball sack on, right, for no real dice. That's crazy. No one would do that. But here we go. Just straight up 1 dice on the ball in Chunt's column. Like, I didn't even look for it because I'm like, there's no way that's a thing. It's raining as well. No way anyone does that. I glance at it, I'm thinking, oh, he's counted that out, right? Nope, totally fine. Straight up 1 dice on the ball in chance column. Pretty garbage. So I will say, I think the Mighty Blow tackle should have gone there, and the catcher should have gone here. The catcher being Blodge. It's really early in the drive. Like, he's going to come back to the center. Could even have sent someone round here. He's not cleared the ball, so... Oh, he cleared the ball with a chain push. All right, nice. There we go, something good. Yeah, see, could even have been standing here, couldn't he, with the Mighty Blow tackle. Now he takes a removal. Can chain surf again here, right? Fill this square. Fill these 2 squares with 2 players. Take this block to chain over. And then blitz to chain surf the blitzer. Probably not worth it this time because it's almost impossible to not get counter surfed there. But something, you know, maybe on a different turn of the drive, that would be worth it. One in 27 without moving any of his players. So obviously you don't take that block. Like, I don't even know why you would take that block. For me, what he should have done, moved the players that he was going to move, and I would have blitzed the Ogre onto the ball. I would have been completely comfortable blitzing the Ogre onto the ball. Tag his Ogre off with your Dwarf. And then he's got to deal with an Ogre on the ball. Run the play around the back to tag off the Mighty Blow tackle. Ogre standing there. It's a pretty bad situation to deal with. And there we go. The Apo is now used for Ramino. I tell you what, I will say it's a perfect example of what I talk about, right? This doesn't happen that often, right? You don't often 1 in 27 as your first action of the drive or whatever. But if you don't care every single turn that you take, that's something that you need to care about, sooner or later, it'll happen to you. And now, because Ramino really needs the win here, a draw won't be terrible for him. He can still qualify with a draw. A loss is a disaster. Like, you could just go home. You're in the World Championships, and because your turn ordering sucks, something you can change with a fucking post-it note. You can stick a post-it note to your monitor that says safe moves first. I'm going to sell a Penguin Academy, I don't know, fridge magnet or something that says safe moves first on it. I'm genuinely going to get that designed on like Alibaba and just sell them. Not even kidding. absolutely something I'm going to do. And just make people better Blood Bowl players. And now the Ogre is tagged off. Oh, you should have... That should have been the blitz. We're blitzing with the Ogre, I guess. And now, too late. The one time blitzing with the Ogre sucks. And he fucking dub skulls. Into his own stun. Amazing. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that? My hand automatically went to click the tackle thing. Alright, I tried to get my interest back in it for a bit. I mean, for someone who is so ahead materially there, this is... Oh my god. That was a lot of sixes. For someone who was ahead quite a bit materially there, that was a bit of a fucking pig's ear of an end of a drive from JLeav, wasn't it? From the turn where he was like fully caged in the center with the mighty blow tackle to end up with this where you needed dodges to protect the ball is pretty garbage. I'm not certain what happened there. I lost my interest for a second and it all fell apart. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to tag, and then 3, 3, 2, 2 to 1 dice in the rain. It's a lot of shit that you probably don't want to re-roll any of it because of your halfling throw. But maybe you'd re-roll like the last rush or something if you made all of that. Yeah, so you just don't want to re-roll that. It's a shame, isn't it? That you just don't want to re-roll that. Maybe if you didn't want to re-roll it, you should have just done the 5+3+ dodge through instead. Okay, that is better than what I thought we were going to get, but this is exploitable here. The biggest issue is this team is built badly, right? If this team was built better, then we could 1 dice. We could 2 dice the line out of the way. What you probably want to use your blitz for here, depending on where the kick is to chain the halfling forward so you can throw it past this line. That's what I would probably do here. If the kick goes where you can get it and do the halfling throw, then I would set up to chain the halfling forward so you can throw from like here or even here and just lob it behind these guys. Hello, Jim. Thank you for the raid. Hello, people who are watching, Jim. We were just talking about how Ramino should have chained this fling forward to throw it over the top. Of this line. But, you know, what do we know about stunties, right? It's down to the stunty players. They obviously know best. Or you could just fail a 75% pickup because it's raining. So there's that. Oh, god damn it. That was an ogre in the way. That's weird, isn't it? Is that a... Oh, the mask is coming out over his beard. Never really looked at the dwarves before. They're very strange looking. What are you doing, man? Oh, God. Why are none of these blocks happening? Wow. Okay. Well, that happened. Oh, JLeav's team is so much better than this team. How do you make an Old World Alliance team this bad? Two guard. The one team that can rock up with like 8 guard or something. And he's got 2 guard. I am sorry to those of you who've come here from Jim's channel. You missed my explanation of how it's become real difficult to stay involved in these games when you know that they're not good and that this is going to be one-sided. It's really hard to stay like even vaguely focused. Oh, there we go. Something good happened for Ramino. What are you doing, man? Dude, what? This last turn, when you did this guy removed the guy that you tagged him with. And so you're like, that can't happen again. I double dog dare you. Oh, was it a different guy that removed it? A guy without Mighty Blow. That's worse, isn't it? Like the world's worst tag. Oh, the stun. The Augur on Augur stun. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Wait, why is JLeav just done that? Hang on. Why is JLeav just done that? Doesn't he just put someone in here and then someone here and then just push and surf? Why has he just done that? So he steps back. He comes round to fill that gap. He steps forward. You take the push, and then you surf the Slayer and get a piece back that you literally just lucked into. JLeav is disappointing me. I was hoping he'd got better than this. As it turns out, the other guy also not great. So until he made that dodge, that wasn't remotely safe football. You just can't play the opponent, can you, in any game that matters? Even a blind squirrel finds the nut sometimes. That's 496. Oh, if anyone who's come over from gyms hasn't followed me on the YouTubes yet, I need 4 more followers. 4. Singular digits. 4. 4 more followers. Let's go. Alright, this has gone unfeasibly well to monetize the channel, Chunky. I've said it a million times. You can't monetize on YouTube before 500 followers. There are other things after that, like another 500 gives you ads or something. Why didn't we re-roll that? Why did... Just eat a... You got 3 re-rolls. It's a 2+ to not have your Mighty Blow tackle on the floor. And to not take an armor break that then killed you. All you had to do was just re-roll it. Not that you should have been blocking anyway. Obviously, you should have been dodging to protect the ball, because the ball is currently 3+1 dice in the rain with a blockless ball carrier. But even if you were going to take the block, which was wrong, re-roll the block. Oh, it's not. He's not doing the dodge. Okay. I mean, as the Mighty Blow tackle just killed itself, probably no need. The BM brawler. Full power on that Slayer at least 3 times this match. Well, I'll be honest with you. This is going really badly, mate. End zone, long pass. No, not even the end zone. Okay, we're just going to lob a long pass in the rain after a dodge. Which 1 in 9s, and you lose, and you're out of the World Championships. Thank you for playing. Oh my god, we jumped up to 498. Thank you, Sliker. 2 more subs. 2 more people following on YouTube. I say subs, and people on Twitch worry that I'm asking for money. It's free to sub on YouTube. It's just a follow. That allows me to start the monetization process. It is only one of multiple monetization steps, though. Ads is 1,000 subs. But we have got this 500 in like a month. So we're doing really well. I appreciate it. Two subs to go. Like I said, it's the first of many, but once you start in, it's worth doing the videos then. I will also start streaming on YouTube. Like multi-streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. All right, $4.99. Who's been waiting until the glory moment of being sub 500? There we go. Someone was sub 500. Thank you very much. This game is over, by the way. So I thought we would... Giga Chat. Rogue sneaked in as 500, and then even though Giga Chad came up first on the thing, Rogue was actually in front of Giga Chad on my feed. So thank you both. One of you was sub 500. You can both claim it if you want. There we go. Congratulations, JLeav. JLeav moves on to week 3 with 2 wins under his belt and basically guaranteed to go through to the real championships total. And Ramino, however, moves on with a draw and a loss. Ramino is playing Serzasti, the Goblins, in week 3, so it could get a win, which will end him on 1-1-1. Which means he stands a tiny chance. 1-1-1 is possible. 1-0-2 is possible. You kind of need a win. But rough times for Ramino, plain sailing for JLeav. and we will see you next time.